What's up, y'all? I'm currently top 10k in the world without trying. I have multiple top 10k finishes, a top 3k finish when I lock in, a 15k mini account, all right, with a level 14 Queen Tower. Don't forget about that under-leveled cards, by the way. I made it to Ultimate Champion as well. Guys, this is huge. I just made it to 10k trophies with a super under-leveled card, or deck, level 12 Queen Tower, by the way, guys. And so, listen, you probably clicked on this video thinking, will this guy actually be able to help me with getting better at the game, with getting me trophies? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Now, guys, I just have to give a little bit of a disclaimer. This is going to be more tailored to my free-to-play players. That being said, I feel like a lot of these tips and tricks will help you out, even if you aren't a free-to-play player. Anyways, guys, let's hop into the video. Hopefully you guys take away something from this. Let's get to it. Yo, guys, it's your boy Kibbles back with another video. If you clicked on this link, you're probably not that good at this game. I'm just gonna be real with you. You're probably not that good at this game, and that's okay. That's okay. That's why Kibble CR is here to help you out. Your boy is gonna give you some tips and tricks to get better at this game. All right, look at my deck, guys. I'm playing 3.0 Expo with level 12 King and Queen Towers. Level 12, I'm facing level 14, level 15 noobs, and I'm still beating them. All right. So if that doesn't show you enough, if the credentials at the start of this video didn't show enough, I don't know what else to show you, but let's go ahead and get into some quick tips and tricks. Okay, guys, the first and arguably one of the most important tips I can give you guys, especially if you guys are a free-to-play player, is pick one deck and stick to it, guys, and be smart about picking your deck. All right, there are a bunch of reasons for this. Whenever you pick one deck, you're gonna only level up those cards, okay? And so you're gonna have the best chance of facing and beating your over-leveled opponents because you've only leveled up those cards, right? You're not gonna have as much variety, right? You're not gonna be able to play log bait, mortar bait, miner, cycle, and expo. But you're gonna have all of your cards a pretty high level for one deck, and I promise you guys, like, that will just help you in the long run so much more than having a bunch of cards leveled up at a okay range. Like, for example, the cards I'm playing with right now, even though I have a level 12 King Tower, right, my archers are level 14, my knight is level 15, I think. Yes, my expo is level 13. Yes, my skeletons are level 12, but my fireball is level 14, right? Like, all the most important cards in this deck are leveled up at a pretty decent amount of levels, or it's a pretty decent level, and that wouldn't be the case if I had spent all of my gold and all my gems on cards that that weren't all over the place, right? Like, I chose Expo, I chose 3.0 Expo as my card, as my deck, and I ran with it. And guys, the reason I chose 3.0 Expo is because recently they had the Evo Tesla and the Evo Archers. They gave those out for free. And so, you guys, you have to be smart. If they're going to give away Evos like that, Evos are so important for the game, guys, that you might as well choose a deck where you get both of your Evos. And so 3.0 Expo was the deck I had to go with. And again, guys, like, picking your deck is so important. It's really just going to make ladder pushing so much easier, especially for your free-to-play players. And I promise you guys, you're going to just have a much better time overall. Guys, the second tip I can give you guys, and this is more for my free-to-play players, is whenever you're leveling up your deck, I guess this is sort of related to my last point. Whenever you're leveling up your deck, you need to be smart about which cards you level up first, right? Because you only have a certain amount of gold. You're only going to have a little bit of magic books or whatever wild cards to work with, and so you need to be using or picking the cards that will give you the best chance of success, that will help you guys in the long run the most. And right, so those cards, guys, in order, in my opinion, are always going to be your Evos first. All right, always level up your Evos, because Evos, I swear, guys, are just so strong. They can absolutely win or lose you a game. It's just they're too good that to not upgrade. All right. After Evos, your win cons, because your win condition will win you your games. All right, it's that simple. After win cons, I would say 1 tank. Okay, especially because a lot of players in the 9,000 through 10,000 range will be using a lot of like Mega Knight, like my opponent right here. And then after that, spells. All right, spells. Your spells, especially if you're playing the deck I'm playing, Expo, right? You can just go defensive Expos like I am, and then Fireball cycle. And if you don't have a good level up Fireball, then that's going to be really difficult, right? You're going to be forced to go with Expos, but sometimes they have over-leveled Mega Knights that it's really, really hard for that to happen. And so, yeah, guys, those are the orders I would do it in. I would start with my Evos, then I would go to 1 tank, like Knight or whatever your tank is in your deck. After that, I would go with spells, and then finally, the least important cards, guys, are the cycle cards, right? They're only used for cycling, so level those up afterwards. Quick little easy game there, just to make sure you guys know I win these, okay? Just a little quick. Okay, guys, the next important tip I can give you guys is learn your interactions. Learn your interactions. For example, let's pause here. A lot of you guys know, or a lot of you guys don't know, a level 15 Hog Rider against a level 14 Tesla. Right, let's go back. Right, he goes Hog Rider at the bridge, I go with Tesla. Okay? Now listen, if I had just stopped, if I had just used my Tesla by itself here, I would have lost. Or I would have taken 1 Hog Rider shot, and I know that. I know that because I've played enough of this game. I've learned the interaction, guys. And so, I know that this Hog Rider will 3-tap my Tesla and still have enough life to 1 or even 2-shot my tower, because A, I'm using an underleveled Tesla, and B, I'm using an even more underleveled Queen Tower. Okay, and I've learned that interaction. The Hog Rider has hit my tower, but I've learned, right? And so what do, guys? Instead of just going with the Tesla, I go with the skeletons as well. And guys, it's really important that you learn these interactions, right? It's so important that you learn these interactions, because it's interactions like these that will win you the game. It really is. Like, interactions like knowing how to defend a Dart Goblin, knowing how to, like the outside tile, knowing how to push hogs, with the into the anti-earthquake, spot. Like, this is all important, guys. And so, again, learning those interactions, guys, are really going to help you. And it's such a crucial point that, I just had to talk about it. Because these first couple tips are probably going to be obvious, but I have to say these. The next tip I got for you all is you got to learn your opponent's deck, right? Like, I knew instantly as soon as I saw the Ice Golem play on this deck that this guy was playing 2.6 Hog Rider, right? There's nothing else that he could be playing with. And so I knew that, okay, he's going to probably have a really fast Hog Rider cycle. He's going to have a lot of fireballs. And, once you guys learn your opponent's deck, once you guys learn your opponent's win condition, then you can start playing accordingly, right? Like, for example, it's really important in this matchup that I don't let him out-cycle my Tesla with his Hog, right? And I know that. I need to wait until double elixir to go in, which is why I go in now. And so, yeah, even though I'm not going to get much damage here, I knew this was a great spot to go in. And look, this is just causing a lot of pressure for him. He has to waste his Fireball on top of that. I can just go with Skeletons on top of Musk now. And, that would have been different if I were facing something like Logbait, right? Like, in log bait, the Tesla is not as important. It's more important that I keep my fireballs ready, I keep my logs ready, right? Like that's the more important thing at that point. Really nice fireball by the way there, but just learning your opponent's deck, guys, learning your opponent's win condition is so important. All right, guys, for this last tip, let me slow it down just so you understand the amount of aura here. Okay, look at how much damage I've done to his left tower, right? It's down to 1900 life. Okay, I've done no damage to his right side tower, but he just used Golem, right? If we go back a little bit, he just used Golem. He just used a bunch of support cards, right? I was able to get a fat fireball here. Beautiful Evil Tesla to take out that E-Dragon, right? Always take out the supporting troops if you can, guys, whenever you're facing Golem. And right, so he just used his Golem. He just used his Golem, all right? That bar barrel, I knew he would be back to Golem. And so, yes, I'm up Elixir. Yes, I'm up Elixir, guys. But in this moment, I know. If I place Expo on the left, right? If I place Expo on the left, he'll be able to get back to his Golem in time and block my Expo and just counter push, right? It's like, so there are two tips I want to give you guys here. First, as you guys will see in a second, opposite lane is your motherfucking best friend, all right? I don't care, guys. One of the best, most important things that I've seen, and I've said this so many times, that, you know, really differentiates between a okay player versus a good player is what they know when to go opposite lane, guys. And again, this goes back to this guy and his Golem. Look, I know that if I place my Expo on the left lane where I have more damage, he'll have enough time to go with Golem, and then he'll be able to do counter push, right? And so what I'm thinking here is, okay, my opponent knows that. He's probably just going to go Golem there anyways. Because, guys, look. You see, he went Golem on the left lane before. He's done that before. He didn't go in the back, right? And guys, people have habits. And so maybe this tip is, you know, half of it is no, like, opposite is your best friend, opposite lane's your best friend, but also it's just understanding people, okay? And so I knew, right? I knew this filthy Golem player would go opposite lane. He would place his Golem after I defended all of this, right? So he goes with the Dark Prince. I defend it with a Knight very easily, right? I could have supported my Knight and my archers with an Expo here, all right? You can see him literally hovering over the Golem. And so, guys, what do? I go opposite lane, guys. I go opposite lane. I anticipate that this filthy Golem player is going to go with Golem on the left, right? And guess what? He does. He goes with the Golem at the left. I go with my Expo almost immediately. Okay, I called a good game, guys. Because how much Elixir does he have after playing an Elixir card? 2. Okay, quick maths. Learn math. Alright, if you don't know math, that's another tip for you. Alright, at this point, I'm just thinking, okay, what does he have in cycle? Right? Guys, learn your opponent's cycle. Even if it's not like card for card, like Riley, like, you'll have a general idea, right? As long as you're paying attention to all of his cards, even if you don't know which card he has in cycle, like, okay, even if you don't know, like, okay, like, for instance, now he has Tornado next, because you're not like Riley or like Ian or someone crazy like that, you do know, okay, his Golem's out. So what does he have in cycle? He has his mini tanks. He has his E-Dragon. So what do I do? I immediately, guys, I called a good game. I go with my E-Spirit. All right, I go with my Evil Archers because I know he doesn't have a reset. He doesn't have anything else, so the Evil Archers are going to shred. All right, the Skeletons to block the Mini P.E.K.K.A. The Knight is chipping down, guys. The Knight is chipping down. And even though, you know, I'm getting a lot of damage on the right, I'm still defending the Golem on the left if somehow he's able to break through. But he messes up his E-Dragon. I go with the perfect Tesla. Let me speed this back up. We go with a log for the bar barrel, and my Knight connects. I mean, guys, literally so simple, all right? But yeah, that was the game that got me to 10K. And let me just show you guys. Literally just beat that Golem player for the 10K match. The Hog 2.6. Beto, like so many people, log bait, like it's just, I'm just that guy. I really am just that guy. Yeah, guys, this is gonna be that's gonna be it for the video. A lot of things I went over, and to be honest, it was very rushed. I'm sorry if, you know, I was rambling on a lot of points. I would like to really make one of these videos and like really just lock in on the editing, really lock in on my script, just so I have, you know, all the points I want to. I really want to do that sometime in the future, but for now, with school, with my internship still, with just life, like it's a little bit hard. Maybe I will hire an editor in the future, but hopefully you guys learn something. Hopefully, guys, you take some inspiration. Hopefully my free-to-play players, man, are not too bummed out anymore after hearing this. Guys, you can do it. You can do it. All right. Get your asses up, lock in, and go get some W's in Clash Royale. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and sub. It would really mean the most. And I will see you guys in the next video. Let's go ahead and get to 20K subs, baby.